Hey guys, welcome to our last episode of First Pitch. It's a little weird to say last and then first, but here we are, just like that. As always, joined with head coach Ryan Brittle one more time this year. It went by fast, right, Coach? Another season.
Always does. Number 5 for me. Number 3 for you. You got one left.
It is. It's crazy. Seniors, some of the guys, Mosier and them, after they left this week after their last week of baseball, it kind of hit me hard. It's like, man, you got one more year left, and only me, B-Rob, and Jake Martin came in together, and Doc as well, but that's us four. So we have one more rod. But anyway, Coach, you doing all right?
I'm doing good.
Good. So we're not going to talk about last week's games too much unless you really want to break them down. But we had a split last week versus the ODAC. I think we played okay. We definitely could have played better. We hit the ball pretty well against Lynchburg and Hampton-Sydney. And anything you want to talk about last week?
Just kind of seemed like we started our ODAC career a little early.
Mm-hmm.
End of our regular season was the beginning of our ODAC career. We'll say goodbye to the USA South and thankful for everything that we have done there, been able to do, and look forward to the new conference, new rivalries, new travel schedule.
Mm-hmm.
All going to be great.
And
look forward to it.
On the ODAC, I was sitting here thinking, do we play? Would it be 2 games? It'd be 2-game series in a weekend, correct?
We have 3 midweek conference series. 3 teams that we play midweek conference series. So we play home and away with Emory and Henry, Roanoke, and Guilford, and then everybody else in the ODAC will play 2 games on Saturday.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Yeah. That is different than what we're used to. But,
very different.
So since the season is over, what are you most proud of from our team this year and most disappointed about?
Well, most disappointing is pretty obvious, is the wins and losses, but and the lack of a conference championship. But it really doesn't reflect the amount of effort, energy, and time that we put in to our team and to the program. This is the hardest working group of guys that I've ever coached. We put a lot of time and effort into it. We didn't come out where we wanted to, but most of these guys we have back. So we're looking forward to a good 2019 and entering the ODAC in good shape.
Yeah. Like you said, definitely probably not the outcome that we necessarily wanted, but I mean, we had a 10-7 conference record, that's pretty good right there. But we definitely put ourselves in a position this year from the off season to give our chance, a good chance to win. We put in the work. I guarantee we worked harder than most teams, and I would say every team really, because we always are doing something. So as long as you put yourself in a good position each year to compete for a conference championship and to compete is to win as many games as possible.
I really feel like we need about 15 or 20 more games because we're starting to actually play ball.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And the first half of the year we were 4-14. The first half of the year and ended up 17-24. So
we definitely dug a hole for ourselves at the beginning. We played tough opponents.
We didn't dig a hole. It was a abyss.
Yeah, it was crazy. But so you're proud that we worked hard. So I guess it answers that. But so how's our team looking next year? Early expectations?
So always high. Ferrum College. There's no lack of expectation here, which is great, and we look forward to having the guys back. We expect to compete for a conference championship next year, and I look forward to doing that.
Yeah, I believe we're gonna make the ODAC just a stronger conference. They're definitely gonna get better with us joining them. So, and I know we're gonna put in the work. We're already thinking about Hell Week, I guess if you want to call it. That's the next thing on my last Hell Week next year, but it's a good time, and I'm looking forward to that already, honestly.
Have you missed a day of Hell Week?
Never.
So it'll be.
I don't think I'm gonna miss it my senior year.
5 more days, and you'll be 20 for 20.
Yeah, I know. 20. That's the goal. 20 for 20 on that. But any personal off-season goal for yourself, whether that's something just into life personal goals or baseball, either one.
I got 2 immediate goals. One is to spend more time with my kids. My son has been begging me to go fishing. He's been begging me all winter to go fishing. So we're going to go fishing on Saturday. And the other goal is before we started the season, before we came back to school, I completely ripped out my bathroom. And so we've had one bathroom for about 3 months. And so my immediate goal is to finish the bathroom. I got a little bit of drywall to put in. Got a floor to put down. Got some trim to put in. A sink and a toilet. So anybody out there, if you're a carpenter or want to help out putting a bathroom back together, come on over. I'll be glad to use you.
That's right.
I'm in. Gary says he's in. All right, we got one already.
Yeah, when the season is over, obviously it's tough and sad sometimes, but also at the same time, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Life's bigger than baseball, and we both know that. And anytime you can, do stuff like that, renovations and stuff, or anything in life, So we're excited. And this week's been tough. We have exam week this week, and actually, I think the majority of our baseball team's been up till 3 a.m. Hopefully not playing Fortnite, the video games, goodness, but just doing homework. And I pretty much knocked out all my stuff last night, and I have one more exam Thursday, and then I'm finished. But anyway, Coach, if you could give the seniors one piece of advice for the real world, then what would that be?
So, wake up early, see the sunrise, work hard, and love your family. There couldn't be any more, nothing can give you more happiness than your family can. Yeah. And I feel like in today's society, this is me getting on my soapbox. Schools don't want to have class early. Kids don't want to get up early at 8 o'clock to go to class. Professors don't want to have 8 o'clock classes because they don't want to get here that early, and because the kids don't show up for class. And it's not a real representation of real life. I mean, if you get a job, you go to work, most likely you're going to get up, and if you're not going to get up to go to work, guess what? And you have kids,
you're in trouble.
My kids will get up at 6 o'clock in the morning just as smiley faced as you'd ever seen in the whole world, and you're going to have to be up with them.
Yeah.
And so get up early, work hard, and love your family.
Yeah, they always, and it's interesting because yesterday I was talking with Christian Campbell, and we were talking about how in the summer we wake up earlier than I do in school, because in high school we obviously get up at 6:30 in the morning each day, and it was tough. But then you come to college and you have these classes starting at 10 or 11. Naturally, half the time you just end up sleeping in. And then they always tell you in college it gets you ready for the real world. I mean, of course, the work and stuff's hard, but waking up part of it, it's people always talk about do not have an 8 a.m., don't have an 8 a.m. stuff. But yeah, it's really the opposite, kind of trying to get you ready. But it's because we'll all wake up earlier this summer than we will in school, and it's just weird because it's just.
I have this little saying that I always remind myself of, and it's, sunsets are for everyone, and sunrises are for champions.
Sure. Yeah.
So get up.
Yeah. Definitely.
Get going in the morning.
Yeah, it's good, but really, I didn't have nothing else to talk about on this one, Coach. Just to recap, do you have?
I just want to thank some people. Braxton, thank you for hosting the show. I'll call them our director and our producer, Hunter and Gary, for putting the show on. I want to thank all of our players, because certainly we wouldn't be here without our players. Thank our administration for all the support they give us. And last but not least, and most importantly, I want to thank my wife and my kids for supporting my baseball habit.
Yep, I agree with everything. I appreciate you for coming on. I know you're busy. It's good to keep. Thank y'all for watching each week. Sometimes I think we were pretty consistent. Only a couple of times we missed one or two, which is it's just normal. Sometimes it's.
Yeah, we thank both the people that watch all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But that's all I have, guys. Thank you for watching First Pitch this year. I believe I'll be the host again next year. So until next year, this is Braxton Wheeler and head coach Ryan Brittle. Thank you.
See you guys later.